Okay, this is going to be a collective reading for the week of February 23rd, which is the week that Mars goes direct. There is a lot of energy rushing past us and behind us, moving us forwards this week. And it's a bit of a surge. The message I got the other night was that it might feel like an avalanche of energy. And so let's look into how we can help balance that, because I feel like this week everybody might need it. So card 1 is the Father of Swords. If you picked card 1, the energy is more about standing true in yourself and staying true, right? Sword of Truth, Archangel Michael, Sword of Truth. Staying in your power, staying on your track, and not getting distracted by all the new energy and ideas that are coming towards you, right? You've been working on stuff all winter and you've been cultivating stuff all winter. And so allowing that to build in, right? Often, we're creative people. We're so used to getting 85% finished a project and then we get bored, or the energy is lost, or the newness and the desire to continue it is lost. And so this week, really focus on staying in your power and in your center to really allow that energy to continue to move forwards without letting it fall by the wayside. Card 2 is the Son of Swords. So still owl energy, still flying, still Sword of Truth, but it's more about focus. And what that means for a lot of you is that it's more about not trying to do too many things at once, right? We often get this rush of energy and it literally feels like everything is coming down at the exact same time and we can't prioritize what we have to do first. And if you take a moment to take a deep breath and feel into your body of what excites me the most, or what am I most, like what do I, if it's a golden sun, like what do I want to move towards first? And pick that thing and fuck everything else. Unless it's, like dire and you're gonna lose your housing because you don't pay your rent or something like that. But focus on one thing at a time in this beginning of this cycle of new energy, and it'll serve you so much better, because those of you who picked card 2, you're entering a new way of acting in your life with energetics, right? It's the year of the snake. We're moving more fluidly. And so letting it feel new and weird and okay that things are different. And card 3 is the High Priestess. This is really like, if you picked card 3 and you're not feeling this like, oh, I really want to like get out there and do everything, and you're more sort of in this like, oh, I don't really know where I'm at, and I'm just sort of in this place of sameness, or you feel like what you're working on is more internal than it is this rush of energy from the outside. Allow your sovereignty to govern every decision you make, right? Those of you who picked card 3, this is more about an internal sense of sovereignty. Wear the crown, be the priestess, be the queen, be the king in your own sense of self, and use that sense of wholeness and that sense of sovereignty to govern the decisions that you make, so that you feel like you're making decisions from a sense of empowerment, even if it's as simple as, no, I choose not to pick up that extra shift. Or, yes, I choose to shut my brain off when my workday is over and I don't continue to do work stuff after the hour that I've decided or the hour that I leave work. Use your sovereignty to govern your decisions, and it might change the quality of how you make them. And final card that you wouldn't have been able to pick because it came out as the leader card for this week is this beautiful concept of growth and expansion and transformation amidst seemingly like chaos, right? Like, there's always going to be a lot of noise in the world. There's always going to be hooks and grapples and things that we can catch ourselves on that seem sensational and seem intense. But the journey starts with you, and the greatest amount of impact that we can have on our external environment comes from inside. We can affect ourselves, affect the closest people around us by being who we are, and affect our community by participating in it. And when it comes to global change, that's kind of where the nest of energy is. That's where the nest of energy exists. And so this beautiful time of transformation and change is reminding you and is heralding the message that even if you don't see the changes yet, the process has already started. Hope this helps, and please leave a like or a subscribe or a comment if it did. Cheers!